back, everybody, to Underground Stars, the podcast that showcases the rising talent in the music industry. And I'm here today with
Chico.
What's up,
good,
man? How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I woke up like an hour ago.
Okay.
I went to the gym, and then that's why I was running late because I was on my way back and had to shower.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's been a pretty good morning so far.
That's awesome. How's everything over there with like this whole virus going on? You say you went to the gym?
Yeah, so I mean you have to wear a mask, but you don't have to wear a mask like while you're working out. So you have to wear one when you come in and when you leave, but other than that you don't have to. So
okay.
It's something, but it's like it really is kind of pointless at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you wear it for about a second and then you take it off.
Yeah, that's true.
What about you? How's it going over there?
It's pretty good too. I actually canceled my gym membership because I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with all this. Like, I'm not gonna risk it. So, yeah.
So I got a few things written down on my phone just as a list in case we get stuck somewhere. But for the most part, these things kind of just run smoothly, just like a normal conversation.
All right, cool.
So to begin with, just like everybody else, just let me know how you kind of started getting into music, how you started producing it and everything like that.
I use Logic.
Mm-hmm.
So, I bought it. I think I graduated high school. My parents got me the MacBook Pro, and then one day I just saw GarageBand, and I was like, "Yo, what's this?" Started clicking on it. I started using I think it opened up like a drum template right away. So I started messing with that, and I was like, "Yo, this is cool." So I just started messing with it, and it was like EDM. I was into EDM.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really into hip hop like music, so I started messing with the EDM, and it was just for fun. It took me like 3 months to like come up with a decent sound, and I kind of just left it there. I bought Logic and I left it there like for years. I didn't really use it. Then I got into the military. I went into the Marines, and I met with some friends. Well, they weren't friends at the moment, but I met some guys there, and they started rapping. And I was like, "Yo, like I could help y'all record." And like, "All right, cool, yeah, let's come in." And so I started off as an engineer, kind of. So yeah, they started buying their beats from BEATSTRARS. And I was like, well, I never heard of this. Like, whatever. So I started scrolling, like, yo, there's a lot of good music. And then I heard Cash Money AP's tag. And I was like, yo, I swear I heard that song on the radio. Like, that tag.
Yeah.
And so I started searching. It was, I think it was a Tyga song or something. I don't know. And after that, I was like, yo, maybe I could make beats and I could sell them too. So it really started then, starting off as an engineer. And then once I finished my contract with the Marines, I came home. That was April 2019, last year. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing this. And so I started making beats. I got the beat store going. And I was trash at first. Like, when I first started, I was trash. And I didn't know that. Nobody told me neither. Like, my friends, they all just listened. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And then I listened back, and I'm like, yo, that's trash. But, yeah, that's just how it started.
That's pretty cool. And how long were you in the Marines for?
Just 4 years.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so are you still friends with those people who are trying to make music over there?
Oh, yeah. So he is from Rome, Georgia, close to Atlanta. And so we're actually thinking about moving to Cartersville, which is, I think, like 40 minutes from Atlanta. So we're going to rent a house together with his other friend and just make music.
That's pretty cool. I mean, especially being in Atlanta, all the
opportunities I know.
Out there.
For real.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah. And I'm right here in Chicago, and I'm sure there's a lot of opportunities here. I just don't have, like, the networks. And
Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Because I'm over in Texas, around Dallas. But where I'm at right now, there's, like, maybe a couple people who are wanting to do music. And so I have to go, like, outside my city, outside, like, an hour away to actually find people who actually are serious about it and stuff. So.
Oh, wow.
But.
Dang.
So you said you were you sell beats, right?
Yeah.
Do you do it on BEATSTRARS? So you started off BEATSTRARS. How do you like BEATSTRARS, first of all? Because most of the people that I've gotten on here, they use Track Train. And
Hmm.
so I just want to know like kind of your view on BeatStars.
Yeah, I didn't know about Track Train until recently, a
Mm-hmm.
couple months ago. Um, but I mean, BeatStars is okay. That's all I know right now. I haven't tried Track Train yet, or that's what it's called,
Yeah.
Track Train. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet. So I mean, BeatStars is cool. I like their visuals. Like everything looks nice,
Mm-hmm.
looks organized, easy to find the beats that you need.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not bad. I think it's just like you have to figure out a way to get the artist into your page
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think BeatStars really has an algorithm for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's
So
more of just like the
yeah,
site, and you got to push people towards it.
exactly. Yeah.
And how do you think people should do that? Just like
How they should like sell beats like
yeah,
that?
how do you think like they should present themselves to artists and make sure that they give them like the right impression to sell their beats?
I think at first you should start with the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just like yo, listen to their music.
Yeah.
Like actually listen to like their snippets or like their SoundCloud
Mm-hmm.
and give feedback. Have a little conversation, build that little relationship, and then be like, oh, I sell beats by the way. Like, I think you will go good on this, and then just send them a link.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I even just give them like one free beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had this one guy from Queens, Daddy Mac. I gave him one free beat, and he liked it. The next morning, he messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, I want to buy 6 of your beats."
Sheesh.
And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I want to get an EP together. I want 6 of your beats." I was like, "All right, cool." And he didn't even want any that were made. He didn't want to listen to them. He was like, "Hey, just make 6 beats and send them to me." I was like, "Okay."
That's
That's
great.
cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good to start off. Like I've sent so many free beats to artists just because it helps start that connection and that relationship,
Yeah.
and it just
Yeah.
gets your foot through inside the door too. So
That's true.
and I think it was Drake Beats who tweeted out that he sent more free beats than he sold beats or something like that. But it's such a great way just to start off getting to know an artist and getting to work with an artist as well.
Yeah, that way it's not like, yo, I just want your money,
Yeah, exactly.
right away. Yeah,
But
that's cool. Making music.
so, tell me about your giveaway. Your
Oh,
what made you want to do that? What kind of put that idea in your head?
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody do it. I don't see any producers really do it. Maybe like big ones. I don't know if you're familiar with Palace from 808 Mafia.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll do that give away a lot of MIDI keyboards. I think they like I don't know if they send it to him a lot, like as to promote or
Yeah.
something. But obviously, I'm not getting anything sent to me. I was just like,
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
was like, you know what?
That'd make it good for brands to send just stuff to people and they give it away. That would make sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I was thinking, I was like, well, a lot of people maybe they just make music with their keyboard and mouse. Maybe they do need a little MIDI keyboard to help them out. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll give away. I'm like, whatever. I got the money to give away. Like, I mean, I don't have money to spare, but I have the money to give away to somebody that they can use the keyboard. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make somebody's day and just give them away. And yeah, I'm gonna give it away September 1st.
Yeah. So I think
we'll see who the winner
this is
is.
going up. I think September 20th, if I'm correct. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
shout
the
out to
winner
whoever
will
won
definitely
already.
see. Yeah, for real.
And
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to you, man. That's really great. You're giving back to people like that.
Oh,
Not
thanks.
many
Yeah, man. I
people
just
do
want to
that.
do this. Yeah, I want to do it like at least once a month. I think it's good. Maybe next month a pair of headphones or something.
Yeah.
People that don't have the monitors, the speaker monitors, that have like family members or kids in their house, they really want to mix well or something.
Oh yeah, I have monitors here, and I love them. Absolutely love them. But whenever like it gets a little too loud, I hear my brother come through the door. It's like, hey, turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. And it's like halfway on my interface. I'm like, it's not even that loud.
I know. Yep.
But
And then you want that bass to hit.
Exactly.
Everybody can hear that. Yeah.
I need them to know that my 808s are hard.
Come in the door. Is that the spins?
Yeah. No, it's a Zay. Don't worry, different one.
Is it?
But no, that's really great. Make sure I'll be on the lookout for the next one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
because I bought these because I didn't have like a good pair of headphones, so I bought like these because I had a $60 gift card to like Target, and
Okay.
so I just wanted a pair of headphones that were just good to use. So I just bought these
Mm-hmm.
Beats, called it a day because they're like $100 minus the
Oh.
60, so I got them for $40.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Not
such a
bad.
steal, and they work
Mhm.
great. They really work great,
Okay.
and
That's
especially
good.
with
Yeah.
this too, it's been working good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine from Guitar Center.
Mhm.
I just asked the guy. I didn't know much. I was like, yo, I just want some good headphones, like cheap, like decent ones for right now. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
get you these. And when I bought them, I didn't have interface or nothing. I just had my laptop.
Mhm.
And so when like when you plug it into the interface, it's the what is it, quarter inch?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
No, yeah, it is a quarter inch.
yeah. So I was like, yo, I can't connect this to my laptop. I was so mad. I was like, now I gotta return it. It was like an hour away.
Mhm.
I was like, whatever. And then I just started messing with it, and it unscrews. It unscrews, and then it becomes like a regular,
Does it really?
Yep.
What interface is it?
I used the Focusrite.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't have it, so I unscrewed where my headphone connects, and I'm telling you, it was like a quarter inch. I took off the quarter inch, and it was like a regular, like for a phone or for a laptop. And so I was happy with it.
I use a Focusrite too, but I use the USB one that just plugs into your computer like that.
Oh no, yeah. I have that too.
And then
Yeah.
I bought them, but I didn't have like the right cables to connect it to my monitors, and so I spent like the whole night at Walmart because I was the only place that was open, buying adapter to another adapter to another adapter so I can connect it to each one. So
Yeah.
if you look behind like my desktop, you just see 3 different cables connected to each other from my monitor to the interface.
Oh man.
There's like there's like a quarter inch one connected to a Beats adapter from like the quarter inch to a smaller one, and then that one to like an AC cable. It was crazy. I spent like the entire night on the floor of Walmart in my head picturing, all right, this goes with this one, this goes with this one, or
Yeah.
that doesn't work with that. But they work great now, so it's good.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of cables behind my desk too. It's a mess.
Yeah. And I'm moving into college this weekend, so I'm trying to figure out how to keep it clean and connected all at once. So
Yeah.
I might have to invest into normal cables instead of all the adapters put together.
Yeah. Clean it up a little.
Yeah. So you said you use Logic. I use Logic too. And have you like worked with other producers, like with collabs and anything?
Not really like in person, no. But like maybe like they'll send loops or they want loops and like that, yeah. Yeah, I like to work like that. It takes me a while to make the loops. Like I can't just like make it on the spot. I'm like, oh, maybe I can send it tomorrow or the day after. Just whenever I'm inspired, like that's when I make the good loops.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll spend like a day trying to make loops, and then I can't. And then the next day I'll make a beat, and the melody is like, oh, this would be a crazy loop. But then I make a beat out of it. I'm like, I don't want to send it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem, using your own loops. Yeah. No, because I'll be watching like a lot of tutorials, and it's a lot of FL.
Yeah, they're all FL tutorials.
Yeah, they're all FL. But I mean, I guess it's the piano roll's the same. So I watch them like, yo, how do they do this? Like, I don't see them erasing a lot. Like, they just go straight to it. I'm like, yo, I want to be like that one day.
Yeah. And how do you like Logic? Like with the interface and everything?
I like it. It's good. Everything's good. Yeah. I hear a lot of people, or read about a lot of people saying their FL crashes. I'm like, Logic doesn't crash that much for me, at least. If anything, it crashed like a total of 5 times the whole time I've had it.
Yeah. I feel like because you have, I'm pretty sure you can only use Logic with a Mac, if I'm thinking of that correctly.
Oh, yeah, you can, yeah.
And it's so good because, especially with the newer Mac, you can open so many different plugins. You can have so many things running at once, and it like doesn't overheat. It doesn't do anything. It's crazy.
Laptop or like?
Yeah, the laptop.
Oh, wow.
I see a lot of people's like, oh, I can only have like 2 things of Omnisphere up, or else my computer just completely just overheats.
Yeah,
And
I had.
and
No,
I
go
check
ahead.
one of my beats, and I'll have like 4 things of Omnisphere, like a thing of Nexus, and then like
Oh
different
man,
plugins all running at once, and my
dang,
computer's completely fine.
that's crazy. No, yeah, because I had a laptop at first, a MacBook Pro, and I'm telling you, yeah, it did heat up as soon as I opened up Omnisphere. Once, just one instance of
Yeah.
Omnisphere, it turned into a fan. I was like, yeah, no.
The only time my computer turns into fan is whenever I'm trying to do these and I'm running this and OBS out at the same time. It's just
Oh,
as soon as I
okay.
press record, the fans just go off.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
lot.
I don't think you can hear it right now, but if you listen really close in the background, you can just hear the fans on my computer right now. It's going crazy.
Oh, no, I can hear it right now. Yeah.
So you said you were moving to somewhere else in Atlanta, and you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you found anybody like to work with in Chicago?
Yeah. I've had some friends like from either high school
Mm-hmm.
or I have a cousin too. Uh, yeah, there's just like some artists like they put their music out on SoundCloud a lot, YouTube. Not so much Spotify and Apple.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like not a lot of well, when you're a new artist, you don't know a lot about DistroKit
Mm-hmm.
or any platforms that put your music out there. So yeah, I've had some people here, some friends, they're like, "Yo, can you help me with this? Help be a manager or something." I'm like, "No, I can't be a manager. Like,
I'll
I
send you
don't know
beats
that
though.
much." Yeah, for I could be your producer. I could do that, but no, yeah. Nothing too crazy though that I can work with,
Yeah.
but yeah, some
And
people here.
have you had anybody that you've kind of like consistently worked with? Any like artists?
Not from Chicago, but yeah, from like I said, from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
My boy, his name is Von the Chaser. Ever since North Carolina, because that's where we were stationed at. Probably made I'll say four tapes.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Yeah, it was a lot. I'm telling you, it was like sometimes we'll stay up 2 nights in a row. Like
Yeah.
we'll be so tired after that. Like nope, we got to sleep, we got to nap, and then wake up, get some food, shower, everything. Let's get back to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it would be like that like every weekend.
That's crazy.
And yeah, he just keeps going at it over here at Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he'll be going to like the QC studio sometimes over there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, just send me beats, send me a lot of beats." And so I got a lot of beats together. I'll send it to him, send it with 2 other my boys, because it's kind of like a group that we have going on.
Mm-hmm. And you're just kind of like the
And
main producer for him.
yeah, yeah,
That's the
yeah.
deal.
So we
That's the
just
deal
make
right there.
them exactly, bro. Like dealing with all these, you never know who's gonna pop off.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
just make great music. Just make great music.
Yeah. And out of all those projects that they've put out and everything, which one do you think like is your favorite one that you've produced?
For the projects that we recorded, like since
Yeah.
North Carolina, like, all of those tapes, I didn't even start producing then. I was just like an engineer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just like
Okay.
recording them
Yeah.
and helping with all that. So, like I said, I just started producing last year.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a whole project with them. My first project will be with the rapper from Queens, Dottie Mac, the EP that he asked me to send him 6 beats.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be my first project.
And when's
with,
that
with
coming
an
out?
artist.
Or do you not know yet?
I think that one's coming out September 9th, if I'm correct.
Oh, nice.
September 9th or 29th, something. Yeah, but it's September.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
either
so-
3 days from when this goes up, or it's already up.
Yeah, we'll see.
So if it's
Yeah,
not
he's a
up,
cool
make
guy.
sure y'all go check that out. If it is
For,
up,
no, yeah, this.
make sure y'all go check that out.
Yeah.
Either way,
Nah, man, this guy. I feel like this guy's gonna go in.
yeah.
This guy wanted some hard beats, some drill, some UK drill. Like this guy.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And what's his name again?
Dottie Mac.
Dottie Mac.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
He's also.
I saw the thing that you like you retweeted to him or something. I saw that.
Yeah, he's also a Marine.
Oh really?
So yeah, everybody that's in the crew that I'll be sending beats to, everybody's a Marine.
That's pretty.
So we all started from like North Carolina, and
Yeah,
yep.
that's pretty tight. So, how'd you? Because I know you do graphic design and stuff like that. How'd you get into that?
Ooh, that started years ago.
Yeah.
I'll say when I was like 13, maybe even younger. I was helping my dad out with his job. Like he has a company making awnings and signs. And sometimes I would go in his office and the computer would be open, so I just sit on the desk and mess with the software that he had, which was making like designs and stuff from scratch. It wasn't Photoshop.
Yeah.
It was almost like it. It just had a lot of more complicated stuff.
Yeah.
So you could literally make a logo like from scratch, like from each dot to another dot. Like you just make your own stuff.
Yeah, like you'd connect all the dots and everything.
So that's where I started off, and yeah, and then I was getting good at it. I started learning more from that software, and so he was like asking me if I could help him with his job, and so yeah, it was fun to me. I didn't mind it, so I would help him. He was like, "Yo, I need you to remake this Potbelly's logo." I'm like, "Okay." So I just like grabbed the Potbelly's logo. I made it for him. He put it on an awning, sold it, whatever. It was all good, and I was always into art, so I liked it, and. And then let's fast forward here, many years later, I mean. I was like, let me try out this free trial Photoshop. Let me see what it's about. Did it. Complicated. No headaches. Like, bro, it was a headache. I think it was 7-day free trial. And I was like, okay, I'll probably get this later on. And I saw people selling artwork. I was like, oh, I could definitely sell artwork then. I was like, yeah, I can do that too. Yo, let me get creative. And so I bought Photoshop. 1 week of practice, I was like, all right, I got this down. The next week, I started telling people, hey, I could do your artwork, whatever you want, banners, anything.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool, let me see your work. I showed them. They're like, oh, yeah, that's tight. Yo, let me get with this. And yeah, that's just how it started.
Yeah. Shout out Chico, bro. If y'all didn't know, he was the one who did our the season 1 banner for YouTube and Twitter and everything.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, man.
I like that.
Yeah, turned
Thanks.
out great. And so, do you think you get more traction now because of your selling artwork and everything than you used to?
I try to keep it separate. I think I used to have my my account like on my bio, on my producer bio, like, oh, this is my graphic design. But I took it off. I was like, nah, it's cool. I just keep it separate. I don't want to mix them in together. I don't want to like spam people with like either of the other work, like maybe the producer community they don't want me to bother them with all the art that I'm gonna spam with or whatever. So nah, I'm gonna keep it separate. But I did see that the artwork is selling way more than the beats. Yeah, like it's crazy. I was like, yo, maybe I'm in the wrong business. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it together. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going good with that.
I mean, it's good for producers to have someone who does artwork too, just in case they want to get into the like selling kits, or like they want to have like what's it called? This is the thing. Either selling kits or I forgot what it was.
Some people do like beat tapes too.
Yeah, that's what it was. So like, it's always good to have someone to like have good artwork for, because like something like I pulled it up, like this right here that you made. I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's sick. Like that would be like a great artwork for either like a kit or like a tape or something.
Yeah. No, yeah, because when I was working with the artists in North Carolina, I saw how much an artist spent.
Yeah.
Like from the beats to distro kit to all the artwork. Like it was crazy. It was a lot of money. I'm like, yo, this guy is really spending money for this project. And I was like, well, I can save a lot of money for these artists. Like I'm not gonna sell them, like the artists that I work with, I'm not gonna sell them the artwork because I know how much it's worth. Like I know how much they spend already. So I'm like, I'm gonna hook them up. So I learned this, and I tell them, hey, if y'all need artwork, hit me up. And save that extra money.
That's great. It's good having just multiple incomes coming in too.
Yep.
It's always something tight.
Yeah. I'm also getting into what's it called? Cinema 4D. It's like the 3D, making 3D characters.
Yeah, I saw your tweet about that too.
Yeah, that's even more complicated than Photoshop, but I'm learning.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Once you figure out, I'm gonna have to hit you up to make me one.
Oh yeah. Yep. Come on, nice.
And so, I'm trying to pull up my list here. See what we've covered. Okay, so yeah. So, for... You said you've like people send you loops. You send loops out, right, for collabs and everything. Yeah. Did they like come to you or did you come to them?
Both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah, both ways. Yeah, I'm always. If like people say they make loops, I'm like, yeah, let me listen to them. So they'll either have a link to their loop packs or something, and like if I really like it, I'm like, yo, let's work. You know, trying to get some going on. Or sometimes I don't know if they'll hear my loops or not, but they'll ask me to work, like, yo, let's collab, and they don't specify. I'm like, okay, do you make loops or you're better with the drums? Most of the times they're like, oh no, I do drums. I'm like, okay, you're looking for loops. Now this is a whole process of me waiting to get inspired, waiting to get a good one and send out. But yeah, that's usually how it goes.
And how do you think people should like kind of approach that?
I guess just add that extra. I want to use some of your loops, or honestly, I guess it'll be the same. I guess that'll work the same way, because either way, you gotta wait till I'm inspired. Like I can't just open up FL and make a melody. Like I wish I could, but I have this one guy right now. He's waiting. Like he asked me like 2 days ago. He like to send him some loops, and I was like, oh yeah, I got you. Like give me your email. And now I'm just waiting. Yeah. Waiting till I make some. So I don't know. Like the approach, it's not. I mean, I'm not that big, so it's whatever. You just gotta make sure they ask me however you want. It's cool. We're all humans. Yeah, at the moment. Hey, yeah, or maybe I should start. Making more. Yeah. Yeah. Now maybe I should just start making melodies and just keep them in the folder and wait for somebody to ask for loops and just. Yeah. Send them out.
Like what I do is whenever I'll make a beat, and if I don't like it but I like the melody, I'll just bounce out the melody and throw it in a folder. So I have like 10 melodies that I just have just because I put in a beat but I don't like beat. And so like someone wants loops, I'll send them that.
Okay. So yeah, maybe I should start that too. Look back at my trash beats. Like I got the melodies.
Yeah, because I went to like all my beats and went listen to every single one. See which one I liked, which ones I didn't, and then I put those melodies that I didn't like from the beats I didn't like into a pack. Oh. So it was a lot of work, but it turned out great.
That's cool. No, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that, because I did think of making like a hi-hat MIDI kit, like the same way you're doing with the melodies, except hi-hats. And I'm like, well, yeah, works the same way for melodies, so I'll definitely try that out.
Shout out MIDI kits, dude. Those are so helpful.
For real, yeah. Sometimes when I see them, I'll see most of the stuff I get. I'm sure, I don't know, maybe you do too. Reddit. There's a lot of stuff on Reddit, so I'll find MIDI kits there, and yeah, I'll just like upload them, but I'll try to like make them different. I don't want to just keep them the way they are, you know.
Yeah, like I'll take some notes out, or I'll just keep the progression they have and build off that progression.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, they're always so helpful. Same with like loops and everything. They're always so helpful to just kind of get stuff going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
And so, oh my god, it's right here. So, have you bought any drum kits, or do you just get them off like Reddit or like YouTube?
I think I bought 2 before. And then I found out about Reddit and stuff. I was like, wow. I just bought them and they're on here. Yeah. No, but yeah, I bought the Palace drum kit. He put out a drum kit one time. I was like, yeah, sure. It was my first drum kit ever. I was like, yeah, I need some sounds. I'll see what's up with this. It was okay. Not the best, but it was okay. I was using that for a while. And then during quarantine, Murder dropped his, bro.
Oh yeah, on Splice.
That one's fire.
So, what do you think out of like all the drum kits you have is your favorite one, and like you recommend?
It was called. I found it on Reddit, and I don't know. I can't remember who uploaded it, but it said, I think it said New Wave Pack, Lil Baby. Bro, those are good. They got some drums, some kicks. crazy. 808's crazy.
Yeah.
But what I do like to find though, I like to look for UK drill.
Mm-hmm. Are you
Drum
kind of heavy
kits.
into UK drill right now, like making those beats?
Yeah, yeah. Ever since I heard Pop Smoke, I was like, "Yo, this is fire!" Like I never heard anybody the 808s like that crazy, and then their hi hat pattern was different.
Oh yeah.
So that caught my attention. And I was like, "How do I do this?" And then I saw a tutorial. I was like, "All right, cool. I got it. I can do it."
Drill beats are so
And
fun to make too.
yeah, yeah. So I look out for theirs, especially their 808 packs. That's what I really want from those.
Shout out to drill beats. The 808s doing the glides and everything, probably the funnest thing to do.
Yeah, you just gotta find the right ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without making your beats like distorted or anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you can just go crazy with them, and it's just part of how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah. Yeah. If you know what they're supposed to sound, they're good. Because to people, maybe they don't know like what they're supposed to sound like, so it might sound trash.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like I overdo it with the slides. I'm like, no, it's not good. I don't know where to put the slides yet.
Yeah. And those hi-hats too, the way like it's just the velocity's difference on the rolls or on every single one.
Yep.
It's just crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Too much going on, yeah.
Yeah. So going off of sending loops and everything, do you have like anybody specifically who you have like in mind when you're making loops or when you're making your beats and everything, or do you just kind of go off whatever you feel?
Yeah, no, I never know what I'm gonna make. Like I always open it up and whatever I feel. Most of them are dark though. Like I don't know, like dark beats.
What scale do you use for those dark beats?
F. I don't even know how you say it. Phrygian or Phrygian? I don't know. It starts with a P. Yeah.
The it's like this PHY.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know how to say it. I just don't want to say it and butcher it.
Yeah,
it's like
I don't know.
Vigrin, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there you go. 3 ways you can say it. I don't know. No, but yeah, that one I found that one was pretty cool to make dark beats. I think it's just the F scales.
Yeah. You should try the harmonic minor scale. Anything that goes crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I also like to use especially for UK drill a lot of halftime. Yep.
And like what do you think your favorite instrument to make beats is? Like is it piano, guitar, bells?
I like guitar. If it's with the guitar, I like guitar and flute together.
Yeah.
The guitar and the flute. If it's a piano, I like to keep it just a piano. But I think my favorite, I still need to work on it, but it's still my favorite, violin and flute.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't, because I haven't heard a lot of violin beats.
Yeah, nah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I think those go hard, yeah. I rarely hear those too, but when I hear them, it's so inspiring.
Especially like whenever you're like in the beat and then you just hear violin come in and it just kind of builds up. Like that probably sounds crazy. Yeah,
because it reminds me of like some Meek Mill, you know?
Yeah.
Like those very hard. I don't know, bro. They're so cool.
Yeah, it's tight because I know a lot of people love just sticking with like either just the guitar and the piano, and their beats just all kind of revolve around that.
Yeah,
but that's pretty cool. So, like, do you have who do you think, going off that, who do you think, like, when you started producing, you kind of started looking up to and trying to see how they sounded and kind of try to sound like them?
I would say, well, the very first one, I couldn't sound like him, even if I tried. Zaytoven. Zaytoven went crazy. So he was like the very first producer that I was like, wow. But Murda.
Yeah.
I think I like Murda and Metro Boomin.
What's your favorite Murda beat? It
was with Lil Wayne. Hold on. It It was on this album too. 1 second, let me look for it. I forgot what it's called. He put a little, the way he made it, he put it on YouTube too. No, that's not it. Bro. Why can't I find it? It's on Funeral.
I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember the name.
Oh, Line Them Up.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
That one, yeah.
And then what
like
about your favorite?
My favorite what?
Your favorite Metro beat.
Nah, I can't pick one of his. Nah, it's crazy. I like to listen to his instrumental one though.
Mm-hmm.
His instrumental, the album that he put out.
The one of the other album, right?
The what?
Because he dropped that Not All Heroes Wear Capes, right? The instrumental version of that, or is it a different one?
Honestly, don't even know what it's called. Yeah, Not All Heroes. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I was just like, sometimes I just listen to it just to get ideas.
Mm-hmm.
The way he's like transitions, like from the intro to the verse and everything. Like I try to pay attention to all that. So it's more like a learning.
Yeah.
Like I use it to learn. Yeah.
Shout out Metro. Man goes crazy.
For real. And you're so young too. He's already a legend.
Yeah, it's crazy. Especially with him coming up with like Future and Thug too.
Yeah, it's all crazy.
Really set himself up for greatness right there.
Yeah, and I like to like watch all their interviews too. Like I watch so many interviews. I watch him twice, 3 times. Like I don't get tired of him.
Yeah. Have you seen
especially Murder?
Have you seen the Metro and then the Uzi and Rocky video? It's Uzi and Rocky freestyling over Metro beats with Metro there, like in the parking lot and everything.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
I'll have to send you the link. One of my favorite videos of all time. Just watching it.
Really? Is it because of the freestyle? They just go hard, or the beat, or
both? Beats are crazy, and the freestyles just go hard too.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's just a perfect video.
Yeah, I think my favorite one's the freestyle to watch. Juice WRLD's. His freestyles, crazy. I think Fire in the Booth would be my favorite one though. Fire in the Booth freestyle.
Who was it? Who does that?
Charlie something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Those videos are always so cool to watch.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, especially like the beats they pick are good beats, and then the freestyle plus over that, it's just perfect combo.
That's when I heard a lot of Hit Boy's beats. Hit Boy's pretty cool. Yeah, like he keeps it simple, but they go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
Hit Boy's fire. He did the Nas album that came out, I think, last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that.
I haven't gotten to it. I haven't gotten to that one.
It's crazy. It's nice. Production is really nice. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I listened to it when I worked out. Really liked it.
That's cool.
I think it was called King's Disease. That's what, if I'm thinking of that right. I think so.
I'll check it out after this.
Yeah, and then I'll send you that link of the Rocky video too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think a big part of my problem when making beats is naming them whatever type beat. Like I don't know what type beat they are.
I brought that up with Easy Beats, and it's just because you make the beat, and I said I make a beat. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I got to figure out if I would post this to YouTube or not, and if I do, who do I think I would have put it on there?
Yep.
It's so crazy.
That's my problem right there. Like, no, I don't know. I always send them to my boys. I'm like, yo, what type beat is this? And he'll be like, yo, it sounds like a whatever type beat. And most of the times, I don't even know the artist. Yeah, because I don't really keep up with the new artists, and like for the longest, I didn't know what Uzi looked like. Like I didn't really listen to his music. And it's nothing against his music. It's just I don't listen to a lot of new artists.
Yeah.
Who else? Like Gunna. I don't know what he looked like. It's just a lot of artists like pop out, and I have no idea. So I don't know what type beats. I just make them, send them to my boy. Yeah, this is this type beat. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah. If I ever did that, they'd be sending back like the craziest type beats ever to my friends. It'd be hilarious. I'd be posting just the most random kind of type beats ever on YouTube if that happened.
Nah, my favorite though, like some West Coast boom bap. I love those. I kept making. I don't know. Are you familiar with King Lil G?
I don't think so.
No, he's yeah. I don't really see him out there a lot, like mainstream music. But he does have like 1 million followers. Like he has a good fan base, and he's just a Mexican rapper from Cali. He's pretty good. I like him.
I'll definitely check him out.
And so, yeah, I would make beats, and I'm like, yo, this sounds like a King Lil G type beat. So I'll put them up on my YouTube, put them on Instagram, and those will get the most likes.
Really?
Yeah, those will get the most views, most likes. Like, you know, on Instagram, how you can check the statistics and everything, like how many people saved them, sent them, whatever. Like, the King Lil G type beats will be the ones that get the most.
Really?
And so I was like, yo, I have his email. Like, what? I should send them to him because I follow him on Instagram, and he posted his email, like, yo, send beats. And so I sent them to him one day, and then the next day, I'm watching TV, Netflix, after the gym, and I get an email back from him. He's like, yo, Chico, your beats are tight. Like, send me your contact info. Dang. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, yo, this is real? I was like, what? Dude, my heart started beating fast. Like, I was just so excited. It was crazy. And I was like, immediately send him my email, phone number, my name, like, whatever. I sent it. And yeah, just time went by, and I'm nothing, bro. I don't hear anything from this man. Like he just replied to that and nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. Like something's gonna happen. Like eventually, you know, he knows my name.
Yeah.
Like,
and
he knows what my beats are about. I'm like, won't wait. Like one day it'll happen. If it doesn't, whatever. At least like it kind of gave me validation. You know, like your beats are cool.
Yeah.
Like they're good to work with. So that was inspiring for me to keep going. And yeah, and I just send them, like, I'll send them beats, like, once a week. You know, let them, hey, I'm still live, you know? So, yeah, I'll send them beats. But, yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah, that's cool. That's crazy. That feeling must just be crazy to feel it, like, the first time.
Yeah, that was crazy, yeah. After that, I think, how do you say his name? Is it Anderson Paak? Yeah, Anderson Paak's manager. He hit me up one time on Instagram, and it was because all my beats that I posted, I would post hashtags.
Yeah.
And I used one of his hashtags. I didn't know it was his, but I used it, and I guess he didn't like the fact that I was blowing up his feed. Yeah, his hashtag, and he was like, "Yo, Chico, like you got my attention, but you're going about this all wrong. Like, can you not use that hashtag because it's not part of the group, like you're not part of the group and this and that." And so he was being respectful about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll just take him off. He's like, he sent me a link to this app. It's called Box, and it's kind of like Dropbox. So he sent me a link to Box, and he was like, "Here's the link. He's like, send all your beats, all your ideas, send them here, and so my artists can listen to them." I'm like, all right, cool. And so like every time that I get a pack together that I feel like I level up, I'll send it to him. So like maybe now like it will be a good time to get another pack together and send it to him, because I just want to show him like the progression, like how consistent and how I'm growing, and I also get the notification once he opens them. So like he sees them, he just doesn't say anything. But I don't know. Like I said, it's another way of saying, for me at least, like, oh, your beats are good.
Yeah.
So I don't use it like
especially because if they want
myself down.
Yeah, especially if they want them you to send it to them too.
Yeah, I know.
You know you're doing something right.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Everything is just patience.
For real, it really is. You can send a beat out, have the artist love it, and then have them have like 2 years before they actually do anything with it.
For real, yeah.
So it's all about patience.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
And do you send them like just kind of dark stuff, or do you send stuff that you don't usually make?
No, I send them all types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All types of stuff, just in case, because some artists might hear something different.
Yeah.
Not just, you don't want to just hear dark beats all the time, so.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I know Anderson .Paak's music, and this is more hip hop, or like up tempo, like it's crazy, so it's different. Mm-hmm. So I try to send them also different beats, not just trap, not just drill,
And for like artists that you do send beats out to, do you send them like different packs from other artists, or do you kind of all send the same packs?
What do you mean?
Like if you have like a pack ready, and like you want to send it to like different people that you work with, do you send them all the same beats, or do you send this person these kind of beats, this person this kind of beats, this person that kind of beats?
No, yeah, I send out the beats like to what I think you will sound good to. I don't like sending the same beats because it's like, what if you want to upload yours and then somebody else might use it, the same beat, without telling me? And now they got an issue with DistroKid or something, like they won't let them upload it, or you get a copyright strike or something. Yeah, no, I don't want that for them. So I try to give them different ones.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of work too, making sure to keep up with everything like that.
Now, yeah, it's cool though, because I know like one of my boys like specifically like trap, one of my boys specifically like boom bap, and so that's very easy to tell the difference from. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's great. Because I know I was working on this album this one time, and I accidentally had sent two artists 2 packs, and there was one beat that was in both of them, and I didn't know. And then this guy threw up a snippet on his Instagram with one of the beats, and then I just got a DM from another guy who I sent the other pack to. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna hop on this beat." It was the same beat, and I was like, "Oh." But then he ended up using a different beat, and it solved itself. But I remember just thinking, how am I gonna figure this one out if they both want to use the same beat?
Yeah, I think the only time that I would send like the same beat on purpose would be if I know that artist only does SoundCloud.
Yeah.
If you do SoundCloud only, like, all right, cool, you can use the same beats.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter which ones. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That's always something good to keep an eye out, making sure what artists use what platform, and knowing like kind of like the rules and regulations for each one. Yeah,
it took a lot of learning. Like I knew nothing. Like last year, nothing. Like I'm telling you, like Logic, I didn't know the piano roll was a thing. I didn't know. Do you use the brush when you use the piano roll?
Yeah, I use it for hi-hats. And then sometimes, because what's good about the brush, if you set you know how like you can set the scale or the key of the song?
Yeah.
If you set it there and then use the brush, everything you put in will stay to that scale. So
yeah, like it won't allow you to click what's not supposed to be there.
So
and
whenever I'm making like progressions, chord progressions, I usually use that and then just kind of build off there.
Yeah, I always use that. Like that's the only reason why my beats will sound good, because I know nothing, like no music theory, no progression, I don't know.
Yeah.
So the brush definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, it for real does. I don't know any music theory or anything either. I just know what sounds good, and I'll go off that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's just good. I mean, I've realized using Logic that there's so many small tools that they have that I'll just watch like a YouTube video and this guy randomly uses a certain tool, and I had no idea you could do that. And then I'm using it all the time just because my workflow's going faster and everything's just going better.
Yeah, have you ever watched Ocean? Ocean tutorial, bro.
Yeah.
That man, if it wasn't for him, I would not know what the Ultra Beat was for.
I tried using Ultra Beat a little bit, but I didn't really like it.
Really?
Yeah. I liked using the sampler more.
What? That's crazy. I don't know. Ultra Beat is it's like the sequencer, so it just makes my workflow way quicker. Mm-hmm.
Got the wrong water cup.
Yeah.
But I mean, what computer do you use now?
iMac.
iMac. And were you able to update your Logic, like the newest one?
Yeah. You mean like when they took out the EXS28 or whatever? Yeah, I updated it.
Have you used like the step sequencer that they have built in now for it?
No.
No.
No, I feel like it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's too much to learn. I don't know. Like my workflow is good right now. I'm not gonna switch it to this.
No,
No, I'm good. Plus, like for the hi hats, I don't know. I feel like it's such a hassle to get the sequencer one for the hi hats.
I love the new update. It's crazy,
Yeah.
especially the new samplers and everything that they added in. I love it so much.
Like to chop up samples and stuff.
Yeah,
That was a cool feature they had.
especially how can you do it like beat for beat or like for every like 16th or just all the different settings they have. It's so nice.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that one's crazy.
Yeah, so it's already been close to an hour, I'm pretty sure. So I got a couple things to ask. The usual, bring them up.
All right.
Yeah, so how we're ending these episodes is 3 questions. And the first one is your top 3 favorite beats of all time.
Dang.
These questions always get people stumped. They're like, oh.
Yeah, these aren't questions you should ask. No, I'm playing. Wow. Top 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of like some old ones, but all I can think of is Nick Mirror, because I just listened to that album.
Mm-hmm.
Before
I haven't
the
gotten
storm.
around to it yet. I've been meaning to.
I love his guitar loops. Crazy. Top 3 beats. Okay, I'm gonna say Frosted Flakes from Quality Control, just because I love their 808. I don't know if you heard it. That one's crazy. Why you guys do this? Wow. I could only think of like the new ones, like The Box from Roddy Ricch. That one was crazy. That 808 thing, that kind of messed me up. Yeah. It's actually, I don't think it's a reverse 808.
No, I think it's like just slowed down or something like that.
No, I think it's a 808 roll.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The 808 roll, and then he increases the velocity. That one. The Alchemist. It's one of his beats. I don't know what's on. Yeah, sorry, bro. I just got me thinking right there.
All right. Next one is top 3 favorite albums.
Okay. Dedication 2. Well, that's a mixtape, but you know, I want to count that. Dedication 2. All the dedications are crazy, but Dedication 2 is my favorite one. The Weeknd trilogy. Let's see the third one. I really like Mac Miller's new one.
Circles.
Yeah. Yeah, just because it wasn't how he usually put an album together. Like it was some slow songs, some good vibes in there. Like it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that album a lot.
Yeah, I really liked it too. Great album. And the last thing is, what do you have for advice for anybody kind of starting producing, up and coming?
I mean, I'm not up there yet, but I would say every day you learn something new. Every day I try to learn something new. It could be either music, it could be artwork, like the Photoshop, because it all just gets your mind all creative and stuff. So you stay inspired. You look at, I walk outside and I get ideas just from, I don't know, just looking at anything, buildings, looking at the trees, the way they look nice together. I get ideas of like how to make some artworks, because even I get stumped sometimes when artists ask me, can I make cover art, and I have full control of the creativity, and I'm like, wow, now I got to think of something crazy. And so just having an open mind like that helps. So learning something new every day. And a Twitter. I think getting a Twitter account.
It's true,
bro. Like as soon as you get in the producer community with Twitter, like everybody will rock with you. Like give feedback. Like they'll follow back. I don't know, something about Twitter and the producer community. Like they go get together.
Shout out Twitter. Twitter goes crazy.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you, man. I appreciate you stopping by and doing this for real.
No, thanks for having me, man. When you first told me about it, I was like, oh, we got a cool podcast going on now. Because Producer Grind got theirs. I was like, no, this is cool. This is cool for producers that aren't up there yet. Yeah. So,
especially.
Shout out to you, bro.
Appreciate it. Well, thank you all for watching. All Chico's links, Twitter, Instagram. Do you do YouTube?
I don't really post out there, but yeah, I do have one.
All right. YouTube and BEATSTRARS. Everything will be in the description below. Do you want to plug anything real fast?
Just watch out for Vaughn the Chaser. Vaughn the Chaser and me, we're going to come up with Loyalty, Our Royalty. We're trying to get this label up and going. So we just got to get all the paperwork, go talk to people. Just watch out for that movement coming up.
Cool. Well, thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch y'all next week.